What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? You can kiss my ass. Um, this evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you may be watching, it's episode 76 of the Foul Language Podcast.
Hey man, and like every episode, man, y'all go ahead and get your accessories right. Get the kiddies to bed. If you're at work, you might want to put your headphones on because you might just hear some foul language. Let's go. Let's get it, man.
Got that right. Roll the intro.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, before we get things kicked off, let's talk about these accessories for the evening. So, brother, what you got tonight?
Me, I got the granddaddy, um, aka the abuelo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Little Spanish for y'all. Mix it up a little bit. But yeah, I ain't lit this motherfucker yet. I'm in the process of doing it right now. So in the next one, y'all will hear me talk about it just a little bit. And something that I've tried on here before, but I'm really starting to like it. It's starting to slowly turn into one of my favorite liquid accessories, and it's the Cooper's Craft. It's
Oh
inexpensive
yeah.
Kentucky straight bourbon, but I like it. It's good.
Cool.
How about
Cool.
you,
Cool.
man? What you got going on, man?
Well, I don't have an accessory this evening. I don't have a cigar. Getting over a little
And
cold and a cough or some shit, so figured it'd be the best to just wait a little bit longer. And instead of not recording, I just figured we just go ahead and do without one today. But you best believe, as soon as I smoke one, I'm making up for lost time because my humidor is getting full and I don't like it. And then for the drink, I do have a beverage of choice, but nothing too heavy. Representing House of Dragon, I got the Game of Thrones wine, the House of
Okay.
Dragon wine, um, Team Black, or if it's not Team Black, it might be um, the King. I have to look at their flags and verify again.
All right. Got some
So
Targaryen action going on.
yeah, you know it, and you can't drink a Game of Thrones without the House Stark Game of Thrones Stein in this thing again.
When I came in, I heard the theme music automatically. Like I saw a map, gears turning and shit. As soon as you pull that, as soon as you pull that motherfucker out, I'm like,
I
skip.
be humming that shit all the time too.
Long ass intro.
Hey, that intro is dope. So I was listening to somebody talking about the intro of House of Dragon. So like as people in houses die off,
Mm-hmm.
won't spoil anything. If you look at their house crest on the opening,
Mm-hmm.
it fades out or it like blacks it out.
Oh,
But I didn't know because I don't know who the hell whose house crest is. If it ain't got a dragon on it, I don't know.
I be skipping that
So
shit anyway.
no, I watch this shit every single time. So with that, I'm gonna try to get through this cold. Me and my wine. I bought a little bourbon too, just in case. But that's it. We'll check back in. We'll let you know how the accessories are going. Kevin's got that nice plume of smoke going,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. Smoking
I'll
pretty
live
good.
vicariously through him because I know I got an abuelo or two in the humidor for later. So yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again where we like to share
Mm-hmm.
some of our personal positivity, as they say in Master Resiliency course, hunt the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we like to get y'all some of this good stuff, man. So, brother, what's best in life?
Let's see. Dealing with some stupid shit at work, and it took about I know it doesn't sound like a wibble, but it gets better. Um, it took about 2 weeks for them to finally get the shit together and finally realize what I was saying. And so now the recommendation that I've been screaming for about 6 months is finally gonna start to be in works. So that just happened today. So when people finally start listening, it's always a good thing. So that's some cool shit. Simone, we found out today she got so her school models itself after the 7 habits for highly effective people.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have a yard sign for each habit. So she got habit 2, begin with the end in mind. And so she's got a sign. She was happy. Wish you would have known the teacher forgot to send us an email. They usually let us know when your kids get in the war, so you can go to. They call it the swamp romp because
Mm.
their mascot's a gator, so like a pet rally type thing.
Okay, that's cool.
So, like I said earlier, I've been dealing with this dumbass cough for the past about week and a half, Seems to be getting better. It flares up every now and then, but I'll be back to cigars before I know it. Um, things are going good around the house. Work's good. Kim went out of town for a couple days of work. She is back now, so glad about that. And that's I think about it, man. It's a lot of other little shit. We finished House of Dragon, like we said. And just been hanging out, man. Good times. What about you?
Man, some pretty good stuff, man. I got some really, really negative shit going on in my world right now, but it is what it is. Don't worry about shit you can't do nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
So today we went to, they did a trunk or treat by the city hall out here in Old Mississippi today,
Mm-hmm.
man. So we went out there. That was pretty good. Y'all check out the TikTok. I posted a little something on TikTok about the trunk or treat
Mm-hmm.
when we first got out there. But we went out there and it was kind of funny because as soon as we got out, there was a Karen moment happening, and that was fucking awesome.
With
Cause
y'all or somebody else?
no, somebody else. So
Oh,
there's
okay.
like I don't want to mess up his nationality, but he's either Indian or Arab or something like that, and he has a vape shop. So he was standing out there pulling guard 4 parking spaces in front of his shop, and he was not letting nobody park there. So him and the Karen lady was going back and forth, and I heard the typical Karen line. By law, you can't really tell anybody they can. And I was like, oh god, fucking Karen.
Actually, can't you if it's his private place of business?
Yeah, and the thing with that is, and law people out there in the world, correct me if I'm wrong, but if he has a sign that says you cannot park here, you will be towed, then yeah, he could do that. If you don't have a sign, then it's kind of like free game. So it's so he was out there
Yeah.
standing guard, him and the rest of his brothers or cousins or whoever the fuck that was. It was like 5 deep out there. But it was pretty good. I
One for
mean,
every parking space.
it was packed as fuck. My anxiety was on fucking 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids had a good time. Keontae saw some people he go to school with, saw his little girlfriend, Isabella. I think that's
Oh
her
man,
name.
got
She
a little
gave him
girlfriend.
she gave him a hug at Jadeka. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, hey, just leave him alone,
And I can see her mama bear mode real quick.
man.
What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, she wasn't ready for it. She wasn't ready for it. But all in all, it's pretty good. They got some pretty good candy that I'm gonna go raid later.
Mm-hmm.
What else is going on? Talked to one of my partners from high school. I don't think I talked to him since like the 9th grade. We played football together. He's a financial analyst,
Oh
and
yeah,
he's putting me on some financial stuff. We met this week. We're meeting again on Monday, and he's actually going to be on the Melanin Warriors podcast real soon. Because in next month or so, I'm doing nothing but interviewing different melanin folks and their good deeds out there in the community and stuff like that. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's going well. The business is coming along. I ain't gonna put the launch date out yet because it's not quite there. I'm still waiting on some admin stuff to get done, but that's coming together real nice. Kids are fucking great. Grades and everything like that. They still crushing it for the ones that's in school. The older ones are still working and doing what they do. Kevandre got his damn car today, something like that. But he got it. He got his own car today, and yeah, man. Like Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare 2 dropped today. I'm still back and forth on if I should get it, if I shouldn't. It would be a really irresponsible purchase for me right now, but it's kind of like, yeah, do I want to do something to make me happy or do I want to be responsible type thing? That's always
It's the life of an adult.
Yeah, you always got to juggle that shit, man. So I'm probably gonna do it the adult way and flip a coin or play paper rock scissors by myself. It looks a little weird, double fisting, but but anyway, what else, man? It's a lot of shit going on around these parts, man. My wife had one of her biggest orders probably ever for my old unit who's crossed them waters right now, and they're getting some unit t-shirts, and she just finished that shit today. I think it was like 70 shirts, man. So she was really grinding those fucking shirts out, man. And that's pretty much it, man. That's what's best in life, man.
Oh, you reminded me. Got a couple things too. So it's been a while since we've recorded. So Simone got her grades. First real report card she's gotten. So straight A's. Nice. Shout out to her on that. So she's killing it in the whole school thing. And then I didn't talk about my background. So the sky is falling. And I moved the camera around because Kim's car's inside. And I'm kind of digging it. I got to clean the wires up, but I'm kind of digging the bikes in the background. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah. I can play with a couple other angles too. So it's been fun. Yeah,
Right on.
man. So that's it. That's what's best, everybody.
Oh yeah, one thing before we go on, I forgot to mention that we're almost done with season 1 of One Piece. We're almost finished season 1.
I don't even what constitutes the end of season 1.
It's like episode 60 or some shit
Oh
like
shit!
that.
I think you might have passed us.
Yeah, we're pretty far. We only got like 5 episodes left in the first
Have
season.
you got past the part where the dragon?
What dragon?
There's old dragon that will sleep in the cave.
No, haven't got there yet.
What else? Where they go to the place where the old pirate king got killed. Have
Yeah,
you
we're
been there
right
yet?
there. We're right
Okay, so we're just a little bit ahead of y'all then.
there. Okay, that's what's up.
All right, everybody. I tried hard not to talk about this fucking guy, but there's just something new every day, and it brings like different levels of conversation for different reasons, and we'll touch on those in a minute. But I am so tired of hearing about Kanye. What about you, man? What do you think about like everything he said, everything he's doing? What do you think about the whole thing, man?
Shit. Well, first of all, yeah, I'm tired of hearing about that motherfucker too, man. Like, all right, bro, we get it. Kanye's on some other shit once again. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit he's saying, like it's a very minute amount of the shit he's saying, in my personal opinion, is actually fucking valid about, how certain stuff is killing us as people and things like that. Like, and I'm like, okay, some of that is kind of valid, but a lot of it's just like, what the fuck is he talking about? It's kind of like watching Herschel Walker talk sometimes. You're just like, what the fuck? Why? Who, what, when, where? But I can't remember what comedian said it, but it was like anybody who done got with a Kardashian ends up losing their fucking mind. And then he just got the fucking the Kardashian fucking disease now, man. So he's just fucking out there. But I think mental health could play a role, or maybe he's just playing the fucking game, man, and he got something real big in the fucking works. Who never knows? As the gong goes off, we gonna just stay going. God damn. Where the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we right now?
Hey man, just trying to find my center.
What the fuck? Oh shit. But yeah, man, I really don't know. But I am really sick and tired of hearing Kanye. If you listen to the Breakfast Club just about every day, like I do, I haven't been listening to it lately because I've been on leave for the past 10 days. But every day is some more news with fucking Kanye, whether it's his school or something he said or something he did, or this company ain't fucking with him no more, or that company ain't fucking with him no more, or his social media is this and that. And I'm like, who really gives a fuck? Who cares? Because maybe he doing this shit to, you know what I'm saying, spark some shit and tell the real about how things is really working. Maybe this motherfucker completely throw it off. Maybe he just doing this shit for fucking publicity and shit. Because, the whole him and Kim breaking up is kind of over with. The whole Donda thing with the fucking you can't see me mask looking like motherfucking Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe shit. That shit is fucking pretty much fucking over with. So he got to find something fucking new, I guess. I don't fucking know. But I'm really fucking sick of hearing about fucking Kanye. I'm sick of hearing about his silly ass fucking school. You got these damn kids. They're supposed to be learning some shit and they're singing Donda or some shit. I'm pretty sure you heard it, man. I'm pretty sure everybody out there heard the little clip of the kids singing the little Donda shit. Like, why, bro? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And then he showed, I forgot which business place that was, but he showed him like porn or some shit to try to intimidate him or some shit.
Oh, the guy at Adidas, I think it was.
Yeah, it might have been Adidas. But he tried to show him porn to intimidate him or some shit. What the fuck, man? Just sit the fuck down, man. Like, the fuck. It's kind of like OJ Simpson in the late 90s, early 2000s. Just sit the fuck down somewhere. Sit down. Shut up. Collect your little bit of coins and keep fucking pushing. I mean, that sucks that the brother's not a billionaire anymore, but maybe he dug that hole himself. Maybe he spoke up about some shit that he shouldn't have been speaking up about and didn't give a fuck about the money. Really, who really knows? But what I do know is I'm tired of hearing about fucking Kanye West. How about you, man?
Like I said, I didn't want to talk about this fucking topic, but I figured we'd do it anyway. And the only reason why, and I'll get on him in particular in a minute, I am so tired of the motherfuckers that's like, he out here playing 4D chess with y'all. Y'all really don't just see y'all don't see what he trying to do. I was listening to a dude the other night. He was like, y'all just don't really understand it. Y'all don't see it. He's out here playing 4D chess. I was like, first of all, do you motherfuckers even understand what it is to play chess? Period. How complicated chess is, and if you want to add different dimensions to the level of chess, do you understand how complicated that is? Everybody who's saying this shit has heard somebody else say it before and don't even understand what the magnitude of playing 3D or 4D chess really means.
Man, chime in real quick before you keep going, brother. I'm sorry. Them same motherfuckers that's talking 4D chess is the same silly motherfuckers that says Egypt is not in Africa, it's in America. They just fucking stupid.
It's like, I get it, I guess. I mean, you trying to find something to latch your hat on and hope, because I mean, if he was your hero and he's, going off the deep end, you trying to find a way to redeem him or something. But I mean, there's ways to do things that are smarter than everybody else, that are smart and moving different. Now, if you were to say, he got all these deals and was flipping these deals to do things for the people, then all right, I got you. But I don't see it. And if he is, and I'm wrong, and he is actually, out here, doing the Lord's work, if you will, then I'll be the first to admit that I was wrong. But I mean, I think it's something there. People argue that he don't have good people around him. He ain't been the same since his mom passed, the Kardashian thing. I mean, the one line that I will say is, and I'm glad that it's starting to get into consciousness now, and to take a positive thing out of it, if you will, is that our people are starting to really see that what happened to him when he was doing, the White Lives Matter shit, or talking about like slavery was a choice, or he's doing shit. The saying shit is degrading to black people. What happens to him versus what happens when he says something to Jewish people, in those regards, seeing that, this is how you should move when it's a defense. I mean, it's fine to do the memes and all that shit, but let's also focus on some power moves too. And that's the one thing that people are starting to ask those questions, like, how do we make these moves? How do we do these things? So when, people are trying to come for us as a people, some fried chicken and watermelon jokes or something like that, what do we need to do to execute power? Because I mean, we have a base with money. We just need to learn how to focus and direct that power. So that's one of the things. Even you're talking about the school and you're worried about the school or tired of hearing about the school. You don't have to worry about the school no more because the school shut down this week. So the school's done. Yeah, they issued a statement earlier this week. So yeah, I mean, he's lost a lot of money. You said you were sad that he lost his billionaire status. I don't give a fuck. Him being a billionaire does nothing to impact me one way or the other. Even him losing his billionaire status, he lost more money than I have, and he still has more money than I have. So I do not give a shit if he is a billionaire or not. It makes me no difference. So to all those saying that, you said it too. I mean, other than some, black wealth tally sheet to say who's got what, it means nothing in the grand scheme of things. I don't know. Like, get the brother some help. Get some people that aren't yes man. Get some people that's gonna challenge him on his shit. He ain't the wealthiest guy in the room all the time now, so maybe some people that ain't afraid to tell him the truth he can get to. And I mean, let's see if it's really going on. But now, if, like I said, if I'm wrong, he playing that 4D chess, like they trying to say he playing, then hats off to him because he got everybody fooled. But I don't see it. Because even if you want to argue, like the one line is, yeah, he did all this shit to get out of his contracts. You can get out of your contracts with some lawyers and playing early out and exit clauses and shit like that and lose a lot less money. And then the other thing tells you like how funny people are sometimes. Like when they find out he's no longer a billionaire, they thought my man had like $1 billion in the bank, like just chilling. Like, oh, they went in there and stole his money. Adidas did that. That's fucked up. It's like,
no, you lied.
No, I promise you. Like, I was into some shit. and brothers was ready to square up because they thought that they went at the banks with like what fucked them up was it JP Morgan or Chase, whatever bank said they wasn't gonna mess with them anymore. And they thought that that was like part of the thing to where they took his billionaire status because Adidas took some millions out of his pocket. It's like, no,
my people.
you have to understand how money works, networks, and valuations. I mean, because even like if you look at who's depending on which time of the month you check, the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, to buy Twitter, like he's worth billions of dollars. He can just cut a check for Twitter. It just don't work like that.
He got to check his savings with the mobile app, man, so you can see exactly all his billions.
He had to sell some shares and ask him for some help.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, it's not that you have to understand liquidity of cash and all that shit too. So I mean, I won't get into all that. That's another topic for another day. But yes, I don't think 4D chess is a thing, man. I'm tired of him. I hope we never have to talk about him running for president or starting another school. Just get yourself some help, man. And if you really believe that you out there for the cause, man, get some good people around you. That's all I got.
Yeah, man. The only thing I got left to say, man, is I miss the old Kanye, man. The Heartbreak 808 fucking twisted fantasy CD with the naked cartoon drawn on the front. That Kanye. Where is that Kanye?
I mean,
the Negroes in Paris Kanye, man.
I got some of my favorite songs, man.
I miss that
like
guy.
I mean, even College Dropout and all that shit. I mean, I think I was in college when College Dropout came, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, all that shit was fucking cold, man. Maybe that's what he needs to do. Maybe he needs to listen to his old shit, you know, kind of get back into his roots type shit and then come back out of this shit, man. But
more than that.
But honestly, who knows, man? It's who knows what he's really going through. Who knows if he's a clone or not? Some people I done heard something about they saying he got cloned just like Gucci got cloned. Who fucking knows? But conspiracy.
And that's why I don't even want to get into the individual topics that he talked about because we'd be here forever. And I'm tired. I don't have the energy for all that.
For my my conspiracy theorist people, do some reading, man. Do some research. Do something on your own. Go to the library. Don't go to Google. Go to the fucking library or something and educate yourself. Because he taking money out. He took that $1 billion out of his bank account. That's some of the most ignorant shit.
That was the dumbest shit I heard, man. That's when I was done. That in the 4D chess. Like a dude did a whole video on why he was playing 4D chess, and y'all just don't understand it because y'all ain't smart enough.
And you just gotta shake your head because them the motherfuckers who get high and be like, you know what I'm saying, the love seat. You can't sit on the love seat if you ain't in love type shit. Shout out to Cat Williams. Like it's them type of motherfuckers that be talking, man. I'm like, are you high? Bro, shut the fuck up. But all in all, I'm sick of hearing about it. I know that's what's news now, and just like everything else in media, social media, it's distracting us from something that's seriously the fuck going on. Man. That shit.
There's some shit going on.
Yeah, there's some real shit that's really going on underneath our nose, and we're focused on Kanye.
Yep. If you focused on Kanye, you need to be able to tell me what the current inflation rate is. What's the current Fed interest rate? You need to tell me what's going on in Ukraine. You need to tell me about the midterms. Have you watched any debates? You know, what's your tell me about some other shit than just what's Kanye doing, because you got motherfuckers that know every in and out of that, but can't tell you who their local representatives are.
I need to check the race in Georgia because last I looked, fucking Herschel Walker was up by 2 points. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't going.
Well, it's early voting still, so I
know, but still, was up by 2 points.
I wouldn't even count it right now. I mean, right now it doesn't. I mean, then you got to make sure you're not looking at just a poll, too. So yeah, I wouldn't pay any stock until early day.
That motherfucker win. I ain't moving back to Georgia. Dog.
You know what? I honestly think he's gonna win. I really do.
I think he is too.
And it's not even, he could have all the side pieces, all the abortions, all his kids disown him. He could be a cop with a badge. But the only reason he's going to get that vote is because he has an R. And that's it. That's really it. And I've heard people say it. That's it.
Yeah, he's a good old colored boy with that R.
I mean,
Silly ass dude.
Yeah.
But
So
I digress.
yeah, moving on. How are your accessories treating you?
They are fantastic, man. Thank you for asking. It's actually burning really, really fast, though, man. That's my only
Got a
problem
good
with it
burn
so
line there.
far, but it is a pretty good burn line,
Mm-hmm.
man. It's damn near even all the way around and shit,
Yeah.
man. And it's actually
Phenomenal performance.
it's not strong. It's definitely a mid, what's it called, like a mid body or something like that. Like it's
Medium.
yeah, it's like right there. It's a medium. It's definitely a fucking medium. It's not too strong, not too weak. Great fucking smoke coming out of it. It's burning a little fast. I wish it would slow down for me just a little, but it's a good fucking cigar, man. I really
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed it. I'm glad I picked it, and it goes real good with my Cooper's Craft, which I said is starting to be one of my favorite alcoholic beverages now. I think I like that more than 10 Cup or Crown. So yeah,
What?
yeah.
Wow.
And it helps that bitch is on sale for like $16 fucking. So I mean,
That's why it tastes so good. It tastes like $16. Hell, it tastes like saving money.
but I always thought, you know what I'm saying, growing up, that if it got a twist top, oh, that's some cheap shit, man. It has to have a cork in it. But no, that's not the
Not
case at all,
necessarily, yeah.
man. It's not the case at all. It's some cheap shit, but it's really good. I enjoy it. Next time
Mhm.
we're together, man, I'm gonna get something that you try.
Sure.
How about yours, man?
Well, my smoke output is doing exactly what I thought it was going to do because it's not fucking here. Let's see.
You
Yeah,
want some
no.
M&Ms?
You can kick rocks. The wine is good, so
I heard it again. God damn it.
yeah. Well, it doesn't help that I'm hoisting the motherfucker up, making sure that House Stark is in the bitch.
Yeah, you know
The
what I'm
North
saying?
remembers.
My favorite
So
fucking house, by the way.
mine too. Mine too.
Love
Well,
Starks.
I like the Lannisters too.
You would.
Yeah. So, but yeah, wine is good. It would go great with a cigar. I know the exact cigar I would smoke it with too. So maybe we'll do that some other time. So yeah.
Tiniest
Oh,
violin.
it's all good, man.
All right, man. So this next one, and I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of ups and downs and thumbs ups and thumbs downs and reviews and shit on anime and Netflix as a whole, because they're really starting to get really, really heavy in the anime game these past couple years. They even starting to drop their own like original animes
Yeah.
and shit like that, man. So do you think Netflix is bad for anime, or do you even give a fuck?
I'm a huge anime fan, so whatever can help anime, I want to make sure it's known. Whatever can hurt potentially, want to make sure it's known too. So Netflix is kind of an interesting thing, and the challenge with it is its business, its model, if you will. So when a season comes out, you know, all the episodes are going to come out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So for us who tend to watch shit later and binge it, you know what I mean? It doesn't really make a difference. And actually, that's preferable. So from that perspective, don't really give a shit. But I didn't really understand like why there's a drawback to that until we were watching the most recent season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean. So it's coming out in three, I think 12, 13 episode blocks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like the block comes out, wait a couple months, the next one comes out, wait a few months, and then the next one comes out. But what I was reading about is, like people like think of Game of Thrones. Think about like after every episode, and that was the other thing that made me think about it too. House of Dragon, because we binged through Game of Thrones, but House of Dragon we almost watched week to week after like episode 3. And so, between every week, people are talking about like theories of who's doing this and who's doing that, or there's memes and people breaking down each episode and what could that mean for the future of this and that and all that shit. And when it's all dropped at the same time, you ain't got to do that. You just play the next fucking episode.
Yeah.
So that kind of hurts. Like, if you're a YouTube reviewer and that's your niche, then I think it kind of hurts you there. Like, because think about Naruto and Bleach and basically the big 3 back in the day. How many motherfuckers on YouTube make they starts going, reviewing basically every episode and reacting to every episode?
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't have the same impact, if you will, when you're like, well, let me review and react to episodes 1 through 15. Uh, that's you might just do a fucking episode review. But
Yeah.
like I said, I mean a season review. And yeah, I mean I think you lose some of that detail. But for like I said, for us though, who watching like bulk, it's fine. So, and from that particular case, I'm not. I mean, I kind of follow what's going on social media sometimes, but I don't necessarily need it from week to week. I'll usually watch like if I watch something good and I want to see what some other people are thinking about it, I'll go and look for it on YouTube then. So for me, it makes sense after the fact. So it doesn't matter week to week to me at all, really. So
Mm.
what about you, man?
Well, I don't think it's bad. They came out with some pretty decent shit, man. A couple just off the top of my head that's been pretty good is Dota. Dota's really good. I'm enjoying that.
Mm-hmm.
I still ain't watched the last season yet, but I'm gonna watch that. But the thing that they're fucking up is these goddamn live actions. They're fucking horrible. Just fucking stop. Jesus. Stop.
Ooh, right there. Stop.
Yeah.
Hold. Right. Ooh, thank you.
Go for it.
Bro.
What you
So when Kim is gone, I watch bad movies.
got? Mm-hmm.
Just for shits and giggles. I don't really know why it happened, but I watch like those movies that you put in the queue that you know damn well Kim's not gonna want to see. I'm like, fuck it. Like I watched Outsider with Jared Leto and finished that terrible fucking movie, by the way. If that is in your queue, listen to me, everybody. If that shit is in your queue, do not watch it, delete it. I'll give you the synopsis. It's horrible. Waste of 2 hours for real. But anyway, yes. Some shit happens, then the credits roll. It's terrible. And then Kim watched the scene with me, and she was like, "Is the motherfucking camera waving?" So they're in the scene, and the camera's just like ever so slightly. Like
It got
y'all ain't got
tired.
no,
It was fatigued, bro. It was tired. Shit.
like y'all ain't got no damn tripods.
It's called muscle failure. Leave that man alone.
But anyway, so the actual point that I was going to make though is I tried to watch the live action Bleach movie. I was good. I was fine until Renji came on the screen.
You got that far? I couldn't even.
I like they made Renji look like a woman. Byakuya looked stupid. I could deal with Rukia. I could deal with Ichigo. Chad was small. I could deal with Orihime. I could deal with all the basic characters. But once Renji came in, that just fucked it up for me. And I was like, I could even deal with like the way the hollows were done. And I was like, you know what? Don't do it anymore. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
That shit was horrible, man. Like the stuff that Netflix actually makes and brings to Netflix live action is fucking just garbage as fuck. It is. It's trash. Like
yeah, they're doing One Piece right now.
Yeah, I seen that, and I don't want to watch that at all. I seen a little trailer of that, and I'm like, no, that's fucking horrible. First of all, you got to get fucking Zoro's head shit together, man. That shit ain't even right. He looks more like Kevin, but that's I call him Zoro run this bitch. But back on the topic, man. All in all, I really don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think they need to stop fucking up stuff. Stop fucking up with the fucking live action. If you're gonna do live action, do it to where you can break it in pieces. I felt like they kind of like force fed shit into a whole fucking movie when there's fucking arcs in place for a fucking reason. Kind of stick to the fucking arc and find some better fucking actors. I don't know if the Yu Yu Hakusho one is a Netflix one, but who they got playing fucking Hiei is fucking ridiculous. That shit is stupid.
So what I'll say to that point is it's not necessarily that the actors are bad. It's the casting choices,
and that's what I mean.
And it's not even that they have to look exactly like the character. Like if a character is supposed to be intimidating and imposing, that actor should give you that vibe. Like you got a 5'4" dude pretending to be Kenpachi. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work.
Not at all. You need to get me to play Kenpachi. But anyway, but yeah, man, they can keep going with some of that shit, man. Some of it's great. I like that they are bringing the anime culture to Netflix. I'm really liking that. They have been dropping some bomb ass animation shit, not just the stuff we're used to, Bleach, things like that. They're doing shit like shows like the Witcher animated anime. That shit was actually really fucking good.
Yeah, it was like a prequel.
Yeah. That shit was pretty fucking good. So they are doing some good. They are
Mhm.
doing some bad. But I would honestly say I think they're doing more good than bad for the
I'd agree
anime
with that.
world with Netflix.
I'd agree with that. So I say one, everything's not gonna be a hit. So I mean, even with the anime. So I mean, like you said, appreciate them for bringing just stuff out.
Yeah,
So if that's your only streaming platform that you subscribe to, you got a good library of anime that you can watch, and you can just go there and kind of build your repertoire up, if you will.
yeah,
And they have different genres. They have new shit. They have old shit. And the other thing about the old shit is they're refreshing like old titles,
yeah.
like Bastard, fucking Spriggan, um, Resident Evil. I mean, it's not really old, but it's been around.
I'm ready for
Some
Berserk.
Ghost in the Shell, Berserk, maybe if they get it right. Stop fucking around. Um, what else is they doing? They're bringing back titles that are out of print, like Monster. Got a whole bunch of shit. So they're bringing like they got stuff for every like the new, teenage anime fans. Like we're watching anime with Simone. We got the old heads that watch anime in the 70s and the 80s are covered. Everybody can be covered on Netflix. So that's dope. So definitely can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, and I think it's good for the people who aren't like fully like in anime, because
Mm-hmm.
some sites like Crunchyroll and shit like that could be real
Yeah.
fucking intimidating to somebody who's not
Mm-hmm.
really in the anime world. They'll see that shit and be like, oh, this is too fucking much. But you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good point.
Netflix kind of helps out with that, man. And I think that's really good. But one thing Netflix better not fucking do, if you fuck up the last Airbender, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. They already fucked up the movie. Do not fuck up the last Airbender, Netflix. I digress.
Yeah, we won't get on that because then that gets in the whole is Airbender anime, and that
It's not.
starts up a whole shitstorm. I
It's not.
agree, but yeah,
That's just like if you was gonna call Ninja Turtles an anime.
yeah,
It's not.
yeah. I mean, it's anime influence, but leave it at
Yeah.
that.
That's the difference between anime and cartoon, people.
All right, man. So I've been, team ball head for, gosh, I don't know, 15 plus years now.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. We'll talk about it when it's my turn, I guess. I'll remember why you talking. But you see these brothers out here, and you see all this shit out here. There's hymns that has like the pills and can try to save your hair and all that shit. They sell like lace fronts for dudes. They had the Beijing shit. So like, you have more hair than I do, clearly. Um, what do you think? Should dudes like shave that shit or save it?
Man, it just depends, man. If you got the Stevie Wonder going, bro, it's time to let that shit go. That shit got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to know when. You know what I'm saying? I was actually talking to my barber. I've been on leave, so I said fuck a barber for a while. But last time I went to the barber, I was talking about it because my punk ass daughters tell me that I need to go because they be like, "Daddy, look at your tape line. It's going." I'm like, "Fuck that." So I was telling the barber, yeah, maybe I should go ahead and cut this shit because it is starting to get further and further back and shit. And he was like, "Man, fuck all that, man. You still got that. This shit thick up here, man. That shit ain't thinning and nowhere, man. You better keep that shit." So it just depends, man. Like, sometimes us as men, our pride gets in the way, like our hair and everything. We're not talking about balls, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about shave or save your ball hair. We're not talking about that, first of all. We're talking about this up here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, beards too, because they be doing a little fake little fucking
I know
beard shit too. Like, bro, that's something for women, bro. We don't do the fucking booby trap and shit. We don't hold on, let me come here, girl. Let me take my motherfucking waves off right quick. No, hell no, man. Like, if it's going, man, just let that shit go, man. Just go ahead and shave that shit off. Bald is still in or whatever, I guess. I don't know. I know a lot of people like me because I was seriously considering shaving my head at one point. Scared to see what the fuck is underneath. We don't know what kind of dents and creases. And I was completely terrified of cutting my hair when I had a lot of hair. Because, some people, when they cut their hair after having it for so long, they got the little booties in the back, the little extra meat. I was fucking terrified that I was going to have a little booty meat in the back of my motherfucking head, man. I was fucking terrified. Like I ain't never cutting this shit off. I mean, goddamn, if I look like I got some ass cracks, and then the barber can't get into the cracks, so you got area ass cracks in the back of your goddamn head. I can't do it. Fuck that. But yeah, you just gotta know when to let it go, man. Especially if you married and you know what I'm saying, you content with your marriage and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? The woman you with or the man you with, whatever your preference is, they love you for who you are, man. So you ain't gotta necessarily try to hold on to some shit that ain't going. Like I said, Stevie Wonder, what the fuck is that? He got 3 fucking dreads still. It's like 3, bro. Just let
Yeah,
that shit.
they go like further back every decade.
Yeah, now if your shit's all the way fucking back here, man, and you got the goddamn look like you got a fitted cap on how T.I. used to wear his shit, then it's time to fucking cut that motherfucker completely the fuck off, man. It's time to let it go. But I mean, it's on your preference, man. We got to bring our confidence back, brothers. We don't need all that fake shit. We don't need fucking Beijing or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
I had never know what that shit was called until somebody told me, man.
Yeah, I tried the shit once. I did. I wanted to see what the fuck it looked like, the little spray shit. I did it once. I don't remember where we was going. We was going to Virginia. I want to say it was for Mummy's funeral, maybe. But I tried it. I had the little, you know what I'm saying? He put the little spray paint shit on there. I was like, not that bad. Until like 6 hours later, and that bitch started to fucking deteriorate. So I got little paint pockets around this bitch. So I'm like, man, this shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah, see, I don't remember that.
I only did that shit one time, man. Oh no, it happened twice. The second time, I didn't tell that motherfucker to do this shit. It was here. I went to a barber that wasn't my barber, and he sprayed that bullshit on. And I was like, man, I ain't paying extra for this shit. Nah, bro. I was just trying to hook you up, bro. All right, whatever. Went home and fucking cleaned that shit off because Janae saw me. She's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, oh, you don't go wash this shit off. Yes, ma'am. Right away, eyes go ahead and fucking do that shit. And then beards, guys, there's natural ways to get these motherfucking beards grown, man. You ain't gotta have a lace beard on. You ain't gotta glue your shit on, bro. You just let that shit ride, man. You see my shit patchy, but I tell you what, you get that bitch another couple months, that motherfucker fit in. Just be motherfucking patient, man. Stop trying to live up to the hype of what you see on social media and things like that. We're starting to turn into how the ladies were like kind of like back in the 90s and shit, where you gotta be slim Victoria's Secret models and shit like that. Yeah, and I ain't even gonna touch that one. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to fucking fit in, man. Embrace who the fuck you are. That don't just go for men, but that goes for ladies too, except for your underarms, ladies. Y'all gotta shave that shit. That shit ain't it. I'm sorry. Y'all might ding us for this one, but that shit ain't cute, man. Not at all. Yeah, it's not. Got Angela Davis in the headlock. It's just ridiculous. But I digress once again. But only thing I got left to say on it, man, is if it's time for it to go, man, it's time for it to go. If your old lady says, God damn it, you got those 3 little pieces of shit fucking dreads in your motherfucking head, cut that shit off. Unless you just feel fucking fabulous with your 3 little fucking dreads and nothing fucking else. God damn it, embrace you. Be who you want to be, man. That's all I got. What you think, bro?
All right, man. So I figured it out. It's about 16 years, I think, since I've been shaving my head. And for me, like before, like in college and when I first got out to Texas, I would always cut it real low anyway, because that Scrooge McDuck. The lower you cut it, the later you can go without paying for another fucking haircut. So I would, just get my shit edged up and rock with that shit for a little bit. So then one day, Scrooge McDuck kicked in heavy. I was like, you know what, man? Fuck paying for this. I mean, I'm damn near paying to get it shaved bald anyway. You might as well just take the razor to the shit. So I remember I was in Austin. Was about to go out that night. Couldn't go to the barber that day anyway. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this razor and hook it up and see what happens. And shit, I didn't give a fuck. I mean, I was damn near there anyway. So I didn't give a fuck. Got all kind of compliments and shit, so I was like, I'm good. So, I mean, and like you said, confidence is key. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in a word from the lovely wife of mine. So here's a word from Kim. All right. Like I said before, we got the lovely Kimberly here. So you've been married to a very handsome bald man for a while now.
Yes.
What do you think when a man's starting to lose his hair? Do you think he should try to save it with the paint or a hair kit or anything like that? or do you think that he should just shave it and embrace it?
If you have more than a 5 finger discount on your forehead, you should definitely let it go. There's no saving that, and you look stupid. But if you have a little bit more of a hairline and you can use the paint or ink in a good manner, then I say you could keep it. But in general, most of the time you look stupid.
Oh, so you team Beijing with exceptions?
Yes.
You heard it here, everybody. Even though we say Beijing is trash, professional opinion says it's okay sometimes.
Go bald. It's great.
Oh yeah. So for you guys, I don't know what the hell Kim said because we haven't recorded it yet, but we'll figure it out. So she'll probably say some good shit. So yeah. So I mean, I think like you said, confidence, man, is key. I mean, if you like subconscious, self-conscious about your shit, people gon' look at you. And what you realize is most people don't give a shit about what you're doing anyway. So just rock your shit. And I mean, that's the thing. I mean, like they say, like a lot of times it shows more confidence. There's like studies that show that like, you know, confidence is tied to get shown to a man who can just rock a bald head because they're like, fuck it. I got what I am. I accept what I accept. You know what I'm saying? Can't change it, so embrace it.
So what if you look like a penis?
That's all right. That's all right.
You do what you do. You do what you do.
Sending subliminal, so I take it. Ain't wrong with that. So shit. So I mean, I think it's one of those things, man. Like, I think there's ways to kind of ease yourself into it to, gradually get to that point. Like, start cutting your hair lower and lower and shit like that, so you can make sure you don't have the neck booty cheeks, like you called it, and make sure you're good on that front.
This shit's horrible.
This shit's scary. So, because I mean, I meet so many brothers that be like, man, I wish I could do that shit like you, but man, the way this hair set up, man, and my hair shaped funny. And I was like, there's a whole bunch of hair shaped motherfucker. Like a dude talked to me for like 30 minutes one time to explain to me that only guys that have the right head shape can shave their head.
I agree. I don't disagree.
And I don't disagree with him, but what I'm saying is he was only like, you're like, what was he trying to say? Like to the effect of like, don't try it if you ain't got the hair for it or some shit, and just rock your fucked up hairline or whatever the case may be. So he was really giving me like his dissertation on like it shows that if you shave your head that you actually always had the head for a shaved head anyway. So I mean, I just did the shit. And then the other thing I always hear is, man, I don't want those little bumps on the back of my neck. Well, if you
wash your dirty ass neck,
wash your dirty ass neck. Don't be using no old dirty ass razors. Use some aftershave. Use a good sharp razor, and you won't have them problems. I mean, I've never had like all the bumps on my neck, man. That shit just
disposable razors for a reason.
Right. I mean, I've done safety razors and straight edges. I mean, I don't really like the electric razors. That shit's kind of goofy, so I don't worry about that. But just my good old Gillettes for years. So I mean, just rock it. You see like the guys, like you said, like they put it in the barber package now. So you get your white chalk hairline, and then the spray paint is meant to the hairline. You look around this motherfucker like a chalkboard, a street with the damn road boundaries and some shit. I don't know, man. I just don't get it, man. And that shit, you got to pay extra for it, man.
That shit looks stupid. Know. And I can say it looks stupid because I had it on my personal self. And if I had it on me and I said it looks stupid, god damn it, it looked fucking stupid.
I mean, and I didn't know they had like to do lace fronts.
Yeah.
Like I was like, whoa, shit, this shit blew my mind, man. I've been at the hair game for a long time, so I didn't know. I mean,
I know you seen that one video, dude, bald as a motherfucker, but he put the little waves,
shit on
real quick. Like, bro, come on, man, just shave. Why you gonna even keep that little shit when ain't nothing there, bro? Just go ahead and shave this shit.
Saying, man, just shave it, man. Just rock
it. Shave all that fucking money.
I mean, and don't think it's low maintenance now. I mean, you do gotta do some work to keep it up, but
just like ladies in their wigs, because them shits, if you really about that wig shit, you really got to keep your wig at.
But yeah, man. I mean, just embrace it. It's part of it. Like I said, confidence will take you a long way. And if you ain't got the confidence, read a book. pick up stoicism. I don't know, get some therapy, figure the shit out. But I mean, that'll take you further because once you realize, like I said, is people ain't paying you no damn attention 90% of the time. And if they do and got something to say, fuck them.
Yep. Pretty fucking much. I don't
Yep.
remember last time I put lotion on my legs. Well, I'll be going to the gym ashy than some bitch. Okay. Hell, I met my wife ashy as fuck, goddamn it. So goddamn, hey, it's about not give I don't give a fuck. I mean, yeah, care about your appearance. I
Mhm.
guess when you're going somewhere, you know what I'm saying, dress the part of where you're going, and don't be looking fucked up every fucking where. But I mean,
Mhm.
for the most part, who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? If you think you the
Yeah.
freshest motherfucker out there and you wearing fucking cross color clothes like it's the fucking 90s, goddammit, you rock your shit.
Mhm.
You rock your shit. Special
Yeah.
shout out to our cousin Duke, because Duke be rocking the fuck
He do
out
wear
of
whatever the
what
fuck.
he be wearing. He don't give a fuck. Shout out to Duke, man.
And his
He
wife
be-
love him to death for it too.
Yeah, he be rocking the shit out of that shit, man. Whatever he wearing, he rocking the fuck out of it.
He be some wild shit too.
Yeah, dude. Damn it, dude. But he be stepping, goddammit. Fuck
Yeah, he
that,
do.
be
Yeah, he
stepping.
do.
And y'all should do the same, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I still wear fucking Echo. I think I'm the only motherfucker in America. Well, I used to wear Echo. Everything I wear now is custom. But I used to wear fucking Echo all the fucking time. And I ain't give a fuck. You and Satchel would clown me every time. I'm the
Hell
only
yeah.
motherfucker. I don't give a damn. This shit, I look fly as fuck.
They still print the shit for your ass too.
Yeah. Echo shirt, Echo shorts, Echo socks, Echo drawers, Echo wallet. Goddamn it, Echo down.
There's a storage closet somewhere in fucking America with a whole bunch of new Echo shit waiting for you to come back.
That's right.
One day.
Oh no, I won't see that shit ever again. Ever again. Everything gonna be Melanin Warriors, but that's the story for another day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, rock your shit, fellas.
Yeah. Let us know.
Do.
Do you think you should save it or save it? If you shave your shit, how old were you? What'd you think? How'd you feel about it? Were you nervous? Were you scared? Let us know.
What kind of weather was it when you shaved it too? Do you shave? Do you wait like, nah, it's too cold to be shaving my head? Nah, do you wait till the summer or the spring to shave your shit? Or just like enough is enough and just
you just do it when you do it, man.
No, because that shit just it get cold in some places. You be in fucking New York want to shave your hair on December the 2nd or some shit. You gonna be hurting.
Get you a fucking beanie, man. A fucking wool cap. You'll be fine. Shit.
And then that too. I wear hats all the fucking time. So.
See, I didn't even really wear hats until I shaved my head.
Yeah, until you find one to fit your ass.
Man, shut the fuck up. Just because you buy your hats out the kids section, man, don't be mad because I got this grown man head.
Jealous.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm taking the ribbon off of my cigar and finishing this motherfucker up, because the conversation was pretty good about that shave it and save it shit, man. That was really interesting, man. But so how's your accessory doing since we can't do plurals tonight, brother?
The wine is good. I mean, it's red wine. I mean, it's not like fantastic or anything. But when the next season of House of Dragon comes out, I'll get some more. Definitely represent, blacks versus the greens and all that shit.
They were suited up too, boy, with the green. Well, I was like, what? Shit, they ready for war.
So I will be having a cigar, and I was telling Kim, I was like, it's kind of funny. Like, I don't necessarily miss the actual smoking of the cigar itself. Like, it's not like a addiction type thing. Like, I need the nicotine or whatever the case may be. It's more like the ritual, the act of it all. I kind of missed all of that, the lighting, the cutting. I missed the process. So it's been a few weeks, so definitely missed that shit.
Right on.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of the crazy thing about it. I would say like I'm closer to having a coffee addiction than the damn cigar thing. But I mean, and it's funny too, because anytime you mention cigars to a doctor, they be like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. Continue on."
That's true. You said cigarettes. First thing you think about quitting.
Yep. So yeah. So how about you, man? How are your accessories?
Man, the cigar is fucking amazing, man. About done with it now. But throughout the whole thing, it smoked pretty good. It went out because I stopped smoking it for a little while because, like I said, it was a good conversation we was having. And the Coopers is the Coopers, man. I'm probably going to end up finishing the whole fucking bottle tonight.
Damn, dude.
It ain't that much left. It ain't that much
left.
I bought it like 2-3 days ago. And like I said, I've been on leave for 10 days. I ain't got shit else to do. Play the game and get fucked up. That's about it. Well, nope. Go to the gym, play the game, and get fucked up. And that's something else, guys. I still been hitting this fucking gym up heavy. Hood gains.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out, we got a couple videos up here. We got a playlist, and we got some of our most recent videos. Be sure to check those out. Let us know what you think. And as always, episode 76 in the books. Thanks for rolling with us, and we out.
Yes, sir.